right, we're recording.
We are recording.
Let's do this.
What's going on, guys?
Hello.
So, the past couple of videos, we have both been hinting that we have news to tell you guys.
Big news.
Life-changing news, literally life-changing news. Waiting a little while to tell you guys, Yami's pregnant.
No.
Kidding. Do you want to say it?
Sure. So
we're filming on one camera, by the way, so
yeah,
this is going to be on both.
So Taz and I had been discussing about the things that we want to accomplish and do and these goals that we have set for ourselves, and we realized that although we are in New York City, the best place to be, it's very hard to do that with our full-time jobs and not enough time to dedicate to what we want to do, to ourselves. So that was quick and concise, right? I guess you probably figure out what we're just gonna say. We're moving.
We are moving to New Hampshire.
We're moving out of New York City and we're going to New Hampshire, where Taz is from. We have a plan to stay there about a year, kind of focus on our own brands and what we want to do together.
In the long run.
In the long run, right.
Really.
And we just thought it'd be great to go out there, save some money, obviously get jobs and stuff, but give us the opportunity to work these jobs and also have time to work on our brands. Because living in New York City, if you have never lived here, it's extremely hard to balance a full-time job and the things that you want to accomplish. And we don't mind working, these long hours, but for us, we're at the gym from like 5 in the morning to like 9 p.m. at night sometimes.
It's always a grind.
Most of the time, it's literally between 6 a.m. and 8 p.m. that we leave, and by the time we get home, it's like 9, and then meal prep, and then everything else, and we don't have time to focus on...
She's making noise.
To focus on what we want to do. So I've been here for 6 years. It'll be 6 years in January. And Taz has been here for about a year and a half. So, although it makes me very sad to leave,
We're excited for the opportunity.
Yeah,
Very
I know
excited.
that we have to take this step to move forward in whatever we want to do. So we wanted to share that with you guys.
Granted, we are moving back home and going to be living with my parents and everything, but we think it's a necessary step in order to move, like she said, move forward in our personal lives, really, in the long run, looking out for what we want to do. I originally moved here to New York City for the opportunity to learn and grow as not just a trainer or a fitness professional, but as, a person as well. And I thought New York City would definitely do that. Obviously, living on your own and trying to make it here it's an experience, to say the least. And I definitely did accomplish growing and learning and being surrounded with so many high quality fitness pros and everybody. It was it was an amazing experience, and I think it has definitely served its purpose. It's not like a whim decision that we made. It was something that we talked about for a while.
We've been trying to decide what would be the best decision for us, and we thought about moving back to Miami or moving to California, or and all of these things didn't allow us to save as much money as we could in New Hampshire. So this is not to say that we're never coming back to New York, or we want to travel, we want to go out. I know I want to travel, and I want to hold these meetups, hopefully, and work out with people all around the United States. And for that, I feel like we need to build our brand so that we get...
to do that here.
Right, we don't have time to do that here. Yeah.
That's that.
That's that.
Our immediate goal is to travel. Save up money so we can travel and see the country and figure out where, our ultimate goal, like way down the road, is have our own gym. And we don't know where we want to settle that yet, whether it's New Hampshire or Miami or New York or LA. And we haven't been, I've never been to the West Coast, which is being 26 and saying I've never been to the West Coast and never been out of the country. It's like, what am I doing? I didn't want to see things before I have true responsibility. We have nothing holding us down here. And as hard of a decision as it is, I heard a quote today that I was talking with one of my coworkers, and that there's a direct relationship between tension and creativity and growth. Basically, what he was saying is that if you're not being challenged, and if you're not, being challenged in the right way, it's obviously a challenge here in New York City, but we're not being challenged correctly, We're not being challenged personally, because we don't have time to challenge ourselves personally, to be honest. And so if you aren't being challenged, you're not forced to be creative, and you're not forced to grow. And so we want to have the opportunity to have that further growth personally in the directions that we actually want to go. So
Example.
that's that.
You didn't say
The example. So yeah, the example that he said was, you know, a bird or a plane or anything of that sort. The thing that's actually helping them fly is the thing that's actually trying to stop them, or reverse that. Thing that's keeping them or trying to pull them down is actually keeping them up, which is the air. And obviously the air is pushing back against them, but if they didn't have the air, they wouldn't be able to fly. You need that proper tension, that pushback, so you have something to strive for. That's what we're going for, ultimately. You know, it's going to be a new experience back in New Hampshire, especially for her. I mean, I've already lived there, obviously, but
I'm from Miami.
and that's one of the reasons we didn't go back to Miami. Is
because we want to explore new things and see where we end up. We want to go to California. We want to go to Texas. We want to go. I mean, I want to go to Tennessee. I want to go everywhere. And
Colorado. And Washington,
yeah, and
wherever.
the job we have here doesn't allow us to do that. Ultimately, I want to grind working towards my brand, our brand, not someone else's company that's already established, already doing wonderful. So yeah.
Yeah. So that's that, guys.
And we obviously wanted to share it with you guys. And this is happening next week.
Oh yeah. This is
we leave next week. We'll be there for Thanksgiving, so we decided to just stay there. So we're just gonna bring you guys along for the ride. All the decisions and the packing.
Everything.
And you guys know I'm doing my prep now too, so I have so much going on and I just feel so overwhelmed. But yeah, it's life and it's happening, and we're taking steps forward to improve our quality of life and hopefully our future. So we just wanted to share that with you and hope that you can support us.
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna see everything. You're locked in. Sorry.
It'll be fun. We'll have so much more room for working out, and you guys get to see the pretty foliage. Foliage.
So yeah.
That's that.
I don't think there's anything else to say. We're on almost 8 minutes now.
If you have any questions about any of this, feel free to leave them below and we'll get back to you. But this is our decision, and I'm sure we're gonna get a lot of flack for this, why we live in New York City and why, you know, the best place in the world. And
if you haven't lived here, then you really don't.
You don't know. And
if you have lived here, you'll probably understand why.
So that's that.
That's that.
If we forget anything, we'll add it in, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But I have to go work out now.
Yeah, she's heading to work. I'm done with work for the day. So,
Vote for me. Don't forget. This will be up before our voting ends. So
bodybuilding.com, body space, spokesmodel search 2016.
Right, but the link is bodybuilding.com/spokesmodel.
Right here.
Vote for me. Vote for
Right there,
me.
right there, right there.
Vote for me. All right. All right, we're done.
There.
Gotta go. Bye. I love you guys. Bye, guys. You're so cute.